Getting the essential oils going. Thank you. Greetings, everyone. I'm your guide on this planet called Earth. I am starting my new YouTube channel to share my interest in tarot and my intuitiveness, I guess you could say, in the hopes that I can help people and shine some light on your path, or just motivate you, or just help you find clarity in whatever it is you're going through right now. So thank you for joining me. This is going to be my second one. If you didn't see my first one, cut straight to the chase. I've never shared this with anyone until recently, and so I just want to see if I can help other people. And like I said, on your journey in life, I naturally like self-development and inspiring people and going after what I want, and so I want to share that with others and keep people motivated and inspired to make a great impact, because now more than ever we need to be here for each other, with each other, and bring in some good energy and not lose the faith. Okay, so let's get right to this. We're going to do a pick a card reading. We're going to have 3 piles, and we are going to see what it is that is holding us back right now. All right, so I'm going to start with this oracle deck. This is how we will pick our cards. I hope you all are doing well. And if you're here, I believe that you're here for a reason. We have 44. I believe that you are here for a reason. And I hope that this message encourages you and helps you on your journey. All right. We're going to pick the 3 piles. 1, 2, and 3. I hope that you can hear me well. The audio in all of my last video wasn't up to par for me. So I'm making this mid-week one for you all in hopes that it's better quality, and it also helps you in your situation right now. So this is pile number 1. We'll grab a stone for that. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. So you can go ahead and pick your pile. I'm going to show you a little closer this stone. All right. Then pile number 3. Okay, you can go ahead and pick your pile, and then we'll get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the decks, but you can skip to your piles chapter. All right, so I'm going to shuffle for each pile. We're gonna start with this deck, the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck. Actually, I want to shuffle these. Good. Ooh. All right. Looking at what is holding you back. What is holding us back. What is holding us back? Going to pick 4 of these. Alright. What is holding us back? Let's give us clear messages. It's 4 for each pile. Alright. So we're going to go with that and then use my other decks to clarify each pile. But again, you can go ahead and skip to your pile. If you haven't picked, you can go ahead and pick now. Excuse me, I'm going to get some water before we get started. All right, so let's get started with pile number 1. I guess I can set these to the side so I can keep them within view for you. Hopefully I don't knock it over. But all right, so pile number 1, just trying to make sure that you are in view. I hope you are. I hope the sound is good. Okay, so pile number 1, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Wait, this is not pile number 1. Interesting. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know how I got that mixed up. But this is pile number 1. And we're gonna find out what is holding pile number 1 back. We're gonna start with this card. Slow and steady, number 12. You feel like you're going slow. What is holding pile number 1 back? Diving for light. All right. 9 of Wands. King of Cups. 10 of Wands. The Hangman. What is holding pile number 1 back? Definitely feel like you are stuck, and it's one of those situations where you're like moving forward, but then you feel like you're going backwards, like 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back. Leading with your heart. Okay, so here let's just start with this oracle card. Slow and steady. It's like she wants to go faster. She has the wings. She knows she can go faster. But she has this bottom half that's like keeping her stuck. Although she is moving, just not as fast as she wants to. So what is it that's holding you back? What is in your way? What's this blockage? She's also holding her heart. Diving for light. Number 11. What is it that is holding us back? Holding pile number 1 back? Kind of feel like you can't really breathe that well. Searching for the light. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Like you're tired. You've been pushing and fighting and trying to hang on and hold on. Then we have the King of Cups. Trying to stay centered though. It's holding you back. 10 of Wands. Been on this journey. I mean, you're going from the 9 of Wands, and we have 10 of Wands. This 10 of Wands, she's made her own path. She got fed up. She was just like, you know what, I'm going to take what I have and go, even if it means going alone. She's no longer letting it hold her back. She's releasing, letting go, going towards what she knows she deserves, she's earned. And again, this is energy, so it's not just for a female. We also have, again, the stagnant energy, the Hangman. It could also mean you need to see things from a new perspective. What is holding us back? For pile number 1, you have it within. Something that you need to remember, tap into. Let's see. Let's get some cards to clarify this. I'm going to pull these out and pull 3 cards. Don't want to come out. All right. What is this? What is holding pile number 1 back? Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, what is holding pile number 1 back? There wants to be movement. There is movement. Slow and steady movement. Although the Chariot means like coming in, look at these horses, they kind of look wild, coming in hot. What is this? What is holding you back? The Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard. You focus. Definitely get like a passion project or learning something and working hard at it. The Chariot and the Page of Cups. What is holding you back? I want to just say you're holding yourself back. I mean, that's really what I'm seeing is you're the only one that's stopping yourself from moving forward. I mean, you are moving forward. It's just not going as fast as you want it to go. You feel stuck, but you need to see it from a different perspective. Maybe you need to watch my last video about seeing your situation in a new perspective. But what I'm seeing here is, I mean, you're working at it, and it's coming in, this Page of Cups. So maybe you need to tap in, maybe you need to meditate more, get back to your heart's center. Again, maybe you need to watch my first video on getting a new perspective on your situation. Because there was one of those piles in there that it was talking about coming back to why you're doing what you're doing in the first place, and that'll help you move forward on your journey. But it's an internal thing. You have to get out of your head. I mean, you're moving. You just can't see it yet, but it's coming in. You know, continue doing the work that you're doing. Stand strong, okay? Know that you can go forward. You may not know every move and every next move, but as long as you're working towards that thing that you know you want, maybe that's why you need to come to center, is to remember what it is that you want and make sure you know what you want. Like, be clear on that too, because sometimes we'll give a general thing, and when we get something similar to that, we accept that when that wasn't really what we really wanted. You need to get more specific sometimes, because you just got to be careful what you wish for, basically. So make sure you know what it is that you're wishing for. Maybe this is the time for you to slow down, because you're holding yourself back. So maybe you need to slow down, come to center, remember who you are, why you're doing it, and know that you can move forward. You don't have to know every single move, but just keep working and know that it's going to come in, this Page of Cups. All right? So I'm going to pull one more card, and then I'm going to move to pile number 2. Sorry, I keep bumping you. All right. So this is just like an affirmation card, something to hopefully motivate you, or something that you can repeat and it will help you in your situation. All right. What do we have? I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Again, we're talking about worthiness, remembering that you are worthy to receive this Page of Cups, this cup from this page here. And this doesn't have to be a person, but you're going to receive this thing that you've been wanting. But you have to remember that you are worthy of it. Okay? Come back to center and know what it is that you really want. Put your hands over your heart. Okay? Know that you are going on the journey. It is movement happening towards the thing that you want, because you're going to get clear on that. And sometimes it goes slow, and you have to be patient in the process. Okay? It's not always about the destination. You have to see what's happening throughout the whole journey. There's these different markings and landmarks in your life, and but you're moving forward. You may not be able to see it all, but just remember that you are worthy of it, that it is coming in. Get clear on what it is. So you may be holding yourself back, maybe these thoughts that you're having, but just get back to center. Remember who you are. Remember that you are worthy, and move in that. Okay? Move in that. All right, pile number 1. I hope that this resonates with you. Hopefully it will help you in the situation that you're going through. And if you like this, if it does resonate, please leave me a comment. You can also like the video, share it, and you can also subscribe. I'll bring you these videos at least once a week. And if you want to see any other tarot videos, let me know, like any zodiac signs or anything like that. All right, pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Thank you for sticking around and joining me. Appreciate it, and I hope that you join me in the next video. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile number, put that up there. Pile number 2. All right. Pile number 2. Oh, let me put this here. Let me start you out. Oh, gotta put these guys away. All right. Thank you for sticking around with me. All right, so pile number 2. This is your deck or your pile, and let's get into it. Okay, so what do we have here, pile number 2? What is holding you back? We have the number 4, spirit of place. 44, visions of life beyond death. It's a beautiful card. What is holding pile number 2 back? All right. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 3 of Swords. And then Knight of Cups. Interesting. All right. What is holding pile number 2 back? So let's start off with this one. The number 4, spirit of place. And this is about like remembering who you are and being okay with where you're at. Getting a lot of like focus again, kind of being in the moment. Merging with the moment. Being in the now. What is holding you back? Visions of life beyond death. I mean, there's a lot in here. The peacock, the owl, the crow, the eyes closed. We have an egg, the moon. See a lot of like seeing the connections of things. Again, being in the moment, in the now, meditating. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. I get being in the now again, you know, nurturing this thing. I mean, it's taking time, but you're being present. Making sure that, you know, you're giving it the nutrients. Queen of Cups. Again, getting this like surrender, being in the moment, getting these downloads and just like meditating, feeling the flow. But then we also have the 3 of Swords right next to it. But I also can see like healing. Maybe this Knight of Cups maybe hurt you. You can see how you could be thinking about this Knight of Cups and remembering the past, but also trying to heal from it, releasing it, coming to a mature place. You're healing, or you have healed from this heartache, maybe. You've been working on it. Yeah, definitely been doing some healing. What is holding you back? Visions of life beyond death. not knowing where you're going. And the spirit of place is where you can find or recalibrate your compass to help you remember where you're going or why you're going somewhere or what it is that you really want. And pile number 1 is very similar to this. So I guess if maybe you're thinking about pile number 1, maybe you want to check that one out as well. But let's continue on with this. I'm going to get some other cards to clarify this. Let's see. What is holding pile number 2 back? You've been doing the healing. You've been doing the work. You connected the dots and like you're working towards something else now. But yeah, maybe you just need to get present. Give me presence. Alright, let's get 3 cards. I have a card that's flipped over in there. Let's see what that is. Look at that. Can you see that? 7 of Pentacles. Looking down at this thing that's growing, that you've been nurturing. Real focused. So, you know, I'm just going to put it right next to that one. Hope you can see this. Let me see. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, it's right there at the bottom. Let me scoot these up. Alright. Ace of Wands. What is holding pile number 2 back? Been doing the healing and the work. Ace of Swords. Interesting. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which you have right here repeated. You've been healing and doing the work. What is holding you back? Maybe a new understanding of the situation. Maybe you haven't connected the dots yet. Maybe you're still in this healing phase. And you need to look at it from a different viewpoint. Have a new understanding of the situation. Why you've been working towards it. Why is it something that you want? Is it something that you want? I think you've been hurting for a while. Ooh. And maybe you need to just come back to center and remember why you want it, if you want it. Maybe have better boundaries or work on the way you communicate. Maybe this isn't necessarily a heartbreak per se and the person's out of the picture or what have you, but maybe they're still in the picture and there's starting to be this heartbreak, or maybe you can't fully open up your heart to this Knight of Cups because you've had heartbreak in the past. But you want to nurture it, you want to work on it. So maybe just being present, being in the moment, emotionally maturing and communicating better, working on that passion that you have, the way you express it. You need to work on those things. So a lot of times we try to look outside of ourselves for the answer, but it's really inside. And sometimes it doesn't have to be complicated. And sometimes it is you have to look at yourself. And that's uncomfortable. But know that there can be growth. If you want to work towards that. If you want to heal, you have to put in the work. Okay? but meditate. Come back to center. Know what it is that you want and how to communicate it in a mature manner with this person or this thing, this energy over here, this Knight of Cups that is coming in or is already in your life, in order to be ready for that and accept that and be able to receive that love. You have to heal. Understand that there sometimes are endings that we don't want to end, but there's a reason why it happened. Death and rebirth. Okay? There are cycles. And you needed to move from that place to go to another place. Come back to who you are, spirit of place. Okay? Nurture that. Work on it. Because you know what's coming in. So maybe you need to start looking at that and working on that. It doesn't have to be anything negative. Okay? You're just preparing for this Knight of Cups. So pile number 2, this is what I have for you on what is holding you back. Sometimes it's as simple as coming back to center and working on those small things that you know can manifest into something bigger that you want to come in, but you have to get clear on that. All right, pile number 2, this is what I have for you. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Thank you for sticking around. If this resonates with you, go ahead and like the video, comment, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. All right. Pile number 3. I worked out earlier and my arm is hurting now. Oh my gosh. I think I pushed my muscles a little too hard. All right. So I'm going to try and make it through this video, the rest of this video. So pile number 3. Maybe you've been working hard. I don't know. It just started to hurt near the end of pile number 2. Okay. So pile number 3, this is going to be your reading on what is holding you back right now in your situation. Moonlight. Moon. We get cycles. See an hourglass right there. Got some ferns. Maybe she has wings, but she's like standing there looking a little sad. Moonlight. What is holding pile number 3 back? Defend to the end. Oh, sorry. Defend to the end the worthwhile. This is dark, like nighttime. We have owls here. Okay, let's see your tarot cards. Knight of Pentacles. The Sun. Okay, we're going from the moonlight to the sun. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, pile number 3. And the Chariot. Wow. All right. Let's see what we got here, pile number 3. What is holding pile number 3 back? I mean, whew. It's there. It's coming in. Wow. But how are you going from this energy to this energy? What's happening here? Pile number 3. What do we have here? We have the owl and the moon. I don't know if that's just an owl, if there's like a hawk or an eagle or something there as well. But here we have, she's like a little fairy. And, I mean, this hourglass. It's like you're watching time, or you feel like this time is passing by and you don't understand why there is no movement. There is a message here. There is a message here. Defend to the end the worthwhile. What is worthwhile to you? Remember what is worthwhile to you. What is important. What is holding pile number 3 back? Or maybe being this loyal person is really affecting you negatively. Or maybe you've just been through a lot because you've defended your position and what you believe and what you know will come in, but you're just like at a point where you feel like you're exhausted. But this is to reassure you to continue on, because it will be worthwhile. This is just a reminder of that. What is holding pile number 3 back? Time. You've been doing it for so long. You know, you're like that image of the guy who's like chipping away, and you can see the diamond, right? Like one more chip. Like if he hits the wall one more time, breaks the rock one more time, the diamond's right there, but he doesn't do it. He gives up and walks away. But then you see the other guy over there, and he does it, and he finds all these diamonds. It was just one more chip, one more hit on the rock, and he would have had it all, but he gave up. And then sometimes people in those situations will look at that person who did that one more, but they don't pay attention to that one more. They just pay attention to what that person got and says, man, why don't I get that? I'm a good person. Why am I not getting it? That's because it is worthwhile to make it to the end. That was not for you. What you have coming in is going to be greater. It's going to be an equal give and take. You're going to be stable. You're going to be able to sit there and chill and just look at what has come to fruition. What you've manifested over the time. It's been so long, but you can't give up now. And your reward is greater. So we can't look at the other person's, because just like your vision is different, your passion is different, so is your reward. And what is meant for you is meant for you, and it will come to you at the right time. If you're ready for it, if you're open to it, if you're accepting of it, and if you put in the work. Now you have to continue to put in the work. I know it can be exhausting and tiring, and I felt kind of this way recently, of you putting in all this work, and you're not seeing anything. And you can feel alone and like this, like you've been trying to defend that, but it's just not coming in. You feel like it's always dark and it's always almost there, but the time is just not, it's not going. You know it's coming in. It's just not happening. Well, this is your message to remind you that it is coming in and to hold on. Only thing, there's nothing holding you back. It's here. It's coming in. You feel like it's holding you back, but the only thing is time. Just hold on a bit longer. It will be worthwhile. You got this. Okay. Soon you're going to be in this, chilling as the King of Pentacles in the sun. All this warmth, abundance, freedom. You're going to be able to give and receive on the same level that you're on too, vibrating at that frequency. It is coming in. It is coming in. You have to be ready to receive it as well. So maybe that's a part of what you're not seeing, is you're almost there, but also you have to prepare for it to come in now. You have to be open to receive it now. Be in that energy, knowing that it is coming soon. So I'm going to pull 3 cards just to clarify, but I mean, I think we have our message there. The World. We get 2 more. I mean, the World. It is coming in. It is coming in. It's kind of like she's shooting an arrow. I don't know why I'm getting that. It looks, I mean, she looks like she's floating, and again, I'm getting this freedom, this flow that you're going to be in. Meteor shower happening here. This is coming in. It's going to fall down on you. But you have to be ready and open to receive. 7 of Wands. The 7 of Swords. Interesting. Wands and Swords today. And I just say that because in pile number 2, it was, when I clarified, it was the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords in this order. So what is holding us back is there's some thoughts. It's a mental battle right now for a lot of people. This is in general in the world, and where our energy is going. So the World, what is holding you back? I mean, like I said, it's receiving and vibrating at that frequency and being open to receive. I guess I'm getting to know that you are protected. Know that you're protected. Know that you've earned this. You've put in the work. 7 of Swords. Sometimes we can say that this is like being sneaky or malicious in a way, taking instead of giving. Why do we have the 7 of Swords here? I'm getting like, my precious. Really clinging to something. What is holding pile number 3 back is clinging to an idea, to a belief that you have to let go of. This is something that maybe you're not seeing, but again, it's more of a mental thing. This belief that you're clinging to. It's a fear, possibly. But know that you're almost there. It is coming in. Pile number 3. I'm going to pull one of these cards to give you a little something to meditate on in this as well. But just know that it is coming in. You just have to be open to receive. Okay, stop clinging to the old thoughts and the old mentality of things. I'll give you these 2 so that we can move out with strength. So we have, each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So getting in tune will help give you guidance to continue on. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Wow. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. A lot of times in fear, because I like to push myself sometimes, because it's when you get out of your comfort zone, things happen. just changing things up. And sometimes in that fear, when you really come to it, you're afraid of not being loved, but then you remember an unconditional love from Spirit, from God, from the universe, and all the connection that you have with everything. And in that is love. So get back to that. There's no need to fear. I said a minute ago that I think there's some fear here that you're clinging to. You don't have to fear your fear. You can use that to get closer to love. Vibrate on that frequency of love. Each time you vibrate at that frequency, each time you tune in with Spirit, you will get the guidance and the truth that you're looking for. It will show up for you in the right time. But you have to be vibrating at that frequency. Okay? Trust and know that it will come in. It will show up for you. Okay? At the right time. What's holding you back is these thoughts and this belief, this fear. Okay? We can move from that energy into this energy. And you will, but you have to just vibrate at that higher frequency, at this frequency of love. And to know that the guidance will show up for you in the right time because you are tuned in. So pile number 3, that is what I have for you. If this resonates, please comment. Please like the video and also subscribe so that you don't miss another one of these. I'll try and bring you one of these every week. And if you have a specific video that you want to see, let me know in the comments as well. Again, I hope that this resonates with you and helps you in your journey in life. And I appreciate you sticking around, being here with me. Can't wait till the next video. Hope to see you there. Thank you. And I will see y'all in the next video.